on the beat, boy.
Okay guys, so I have a new project today, and come with me and get my stuff. Hi guys. Yeah, I went outside like this today looking a hot dang on mess, but guess what, my hair is under here deep conditioning because it needs some love, because you probably don't know by now, unless I posted the video by now, which I don't know what it is anymore. I don't know what I'm doing anymore because I feel very all over the place and overstimulated because I'm trying to do some new things. And yeah, so I just got the wood from Home Depot for my new project, which was a complete disaster to get. It was just a complete disaster to get all the stuff. Like, I feel that there's people that are willing to help you. Shout out to Tony, I think the guy's name was, that helped me, and then Jamari, that was the main guy that helped me. Thank you for helping me. And I got my receipt to write the review for you guys, but it was like so overwhelming trying to get all this stuff together, and I don't want y'all to see me get all this stuff together. And it was so overwhelming to get all this stuff together and try to figure out the measurements, because I had a sheet of things that I needed, and within that sheet it told me that, I'm sorry y'all, I'm driving. I know I shouldn't be making a video on driving, but floor it. Woo! Okay, so I had directions on what wood to get, what's measurements and stuff like that. So I got what it said, lumber material. So I'm thinking when something says lumber, that's my outline of materials needed. Like, so right underneath the lumber, it was like, oh, you need these kind of screws and these kind of screws and these kind of screws and the brad nail. I understand all of that. So I'm only assuming when I seen the stuff on the other sheet, I start to assume that, wait a minute, oh, that's how I gotta cut it down. No, there was more supplies. I'm like, I'm not buying all that, because you told me that my table should only cost me about $50 to $75 for the materials, like the wood. I'm not paying no more than that. I spent $100. I'm not paying more than that. I don't even know where to look right now because I'm so irritated. I'm not irritated. I'm just so I'm very overstimulated right now because I have mixed emotions about what I'm trying to do. But my husband was like, just spend the money and it's okay because it's investing in your learning. And I understand that. But this is what I'm learning from the situation. I love what my husband's trying to do and trying to encourage me. But I told him, I said, babe, I know for a fact with the materials I got, I can make a table and I can make some chairs. If I may need to buy another piece here or there, like, that's fine, but I don't need to buy this whole other list of materials. I'm almost 100% sure that I can build a table with what I got. The legs that they wanted me to buy were way too big. I was like, I'm not putting that on for my kids on the table. I'll makeshift something if I have to. And I watched enough videos and I've read enough blueprints. I should be able to build me a table and some chairs for my kiddos. And guess what? Even if it comes out bad, I know my kids are gonna love it because I made it for them. They might talk a little junk here and there, but they're gonna love it because I made it for them. Okay guys, so I glued a couple of pieces of paper, well, 3 pieces of paper together, and then I cut out the measurements because I'm gonna use it to make my template to cut out the wood, because I want everything to be as accurate as possible.
DJ Stiz on the beat, boy.
first official cut. Pray for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me move back. Let me move back. I forgot you gotta have the gold lid at full speed.
Your boy Stiz got another hit. DJ Stiz on the beat, boy. Boy Stiz got another hit.
Okay. All my pieces are cut.
Hey!
Yes! I have successfully cut all my pieces.
How many percent are you done?
80%.
80.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right? All right. I'm going to clean up and then come back and talk to you guys. But it's been a long day. My eyes are red. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. I've been up since 6. I didn't go to bed until 2. But that's mom life sometimes. And my babies really wanted their table today. So they're gonna get at least the outline, and then probably next weekend I'll paint it. But they're not getting that much out of me today, besides the outline. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna clean up.
Okay, guys. So, voice over me. So, I did clean up, but I don't know. I just was excited about it. So, I started to put the table together. And as you see, um, it was almost there. I did have a hard time. Now, keep in mind, this is my first project. I did have a hard time putting the pieces together because for some reason, I don't know, this was my first time doing the pocket holes, and it's not exactly like self-explanatory about the measurements on how you do it. Like I read the little booklet and it wasn't clear enough. And I guess, Craig's tool systems are like really popular, and excuse me, they're really popular, and they come with better instructions, I'm guessing, because nobody ever has a problem with them. But I am asking my husband for help to try to hold it so that I can screw them onto the table to the best of I actually was screwing it onto the leg, but it wasn't working completely. I had a little bit of an issue with the shorter pieces, but I think the longer pieces I did better on. So I just continued to try to do piece by piece. I was like, I'm gonna Brad nail this to the table. I don't know if I'm about to say it, but I was doing anything at all costs to make sure I got a table for my babies.
So, you guys, I'm having a little bit of a discouraging moment because the pocket holes I drilled, the screws aren't going in, so I felt a little frustrated. But right now, I'm wood gluing the pieces down with the hopes of maybe trying some of the other pocket holes I had made. And if not, I'm gonna Brad nail this bad boy down. So, I'm just gonna give you guys like a quick view. Don't mind the kids in the background; they are having a little dance session.
Who wants to know funny dance right now? Oh, right there, Junior. There's one in the room right now. Can you see this? I can speed. I can speed. Check my eye. Wait. Nah. Wait. Yeah, right there. Can I do that? What, this? What, this? Wow.
I didn't say.
Wait, what is it? What is it? It's like grandma's deep. Actually, no, I think that look like that. Look at me. But I want to go be scurry.
My little muffin just always likes to pop on in. Um, she just kept on trying to tell me I was doing a good job, and then she just wanted to show that her hair was straightened too. Yeah, at this point, I don't know if you guys heard me talking to myself, but at this point, I am losing my mind. Like, I didn't understand why nothing was working. I didn't understand why my legs were as big as they were, but I don't know if you guys remember at the beginning of the video, I had to recalculate my plans on what I was doing because I thought the legs that they wanted me to use were way too big, which technically these are 2x4s. So they're either 2x4s or 2x3s. But with that being said, they wanted me to put 4x4s on this table. And do you see, like, I was already struggling with what I had. Here we go with the bread milk. Your girl was not playing. I was like, I'm about to right up on here. But as you can see, I'm clearly not having enough room on the table. It was like just enough room on the table. And mom life does not stop because these kids had to go to the bathroom every 30 seconds and my husband's back was hurting. So I had to stop what I was doing to pull them over. Now, here I am. This is not safe, guys. Don't do this. Don't do this at home, you guys. That brad nail gun is actually really heavy, and I think that, like, looking back on this, I'm just glad that my fingers weren't, like, punctured off. And my husband's like, if you watch him, he's like watching me, but like trying not to be so obvious because he didn't want me to feel pressured. But I was not having it. I was double checking to make sure that I had at least some type of measurement going on so I knew what I was doing. Because the wood glue kept on sliding too. Um, I don't want to keep on saying so I'm just gonna let you guys watch part of this, and I'm probably just gonna cut the other part out because I'm doing just exactly what you see. I'm just doing measuring around the table, and I'm doing it repeatedly. I am not good with these voiceovers when I'm trying to figure out like what I'm doing. I watched this video. Clearly I'm the one who edited this video, but I'm watching it back and I'm sitting here like, what were you doing? Like, why were you doing that? Why were you making these motions? And then you can clearly hear like when I'm talking about how congested I am because of all the wood cutting. And I don't know if I said this already, but I have allergies to trees, grass, blah, 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 nature stuff. So I think it only made common sense that I should have known don't come for me in the comments about how slow I was. But I feel like it should have been just common sense, Tiana. You're gonna have a hard time breathing cutting wood because I could not breathe. Just after cutting wood, I was just like, oh my goodness, like, what am I doing? What did I get myself into? And you'll learn in the future because I'm doing this voiceover like months after I already made this video, and you'll learn in the future I got myself into a whole lot more stuff. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Thanks for watching.
Bless you. Whoa, y'all scared me because I didn't hear you coming up the stairs. So guys, okay, so this basically worked for the side pocket holes. The side pocket holes worked. And they're not coming through. Although, the brad nail, I don't know why. But I could make it go flush, but the brad nails were sticking out a little bit. But once I get these on and feel secure about it, I might maneuver some more. I really don't like that you guys can't see my face. I might maneuver and try to put some more pocket holes on the sides where the other ones weren't working for me, but trial and error.